So I wanted to go over our loose leash walking with Mr. Ranger. Ranger, sit. Good boy. So I always like to get a dog into a sit before we take off out the door. And it just helps them to focus and realize that we gotta listen in to mom and dad before we take off. And very good job, buddy. So here we are. Now we are very good. Right by my side. That's exactly what we're looking for. So we're going to treat him when he's hanging out right there. Good job. He's hanging out by my side. Good job. So you're welcome to just give him clicks and treats every couple steps initially. And then just start to go 2, 3 every few paces. And 1, 2, 3 every few paces. Then 2, 3, 4, and just start to increase the amount of paces till we're just kind of in a gradual little cruise here. Very good. Initially when we were working, we did a lot of just targeting exercise. He would get real distracted when we were walking, and as soon as we would get outside, very good job, sir. And so we just did a lot of this touch. He would come, touch my hand, hit that exact spot, and now he realizes that this is what we're looking for, and he can just kind of cruise. Very good job, sir. And that positioning is perfect. Right by my side, not pulling, and we definitely want to encourage that. Let's turn around here, see if you'll follow me. Very good job, sir. So sometimes when a dog was following you, you'll need to say their name. So if we need to say Ranger when we're turning, that's fine. But honestly, he's done a very good job of just honing in on me. He's very concerned about where I am, which is exactly where you want him to be. Just where they're very concerned about what you're doing and not just going rogue and doing their own thing. So he's just a little walking champion. Really, really impressed with his walking. For such a young guy, he really gets it. And if we get distracted, you're more than welcome to put your hand down. So he just popped over to the wrong side. I'm going to say touch. Good. Get him back over to the correct side. So we've been walking with him on my right-hand side. I just like to not have to have my puppies worry about bicyclists that always go on the left-hand side. So I just like to have dogs on the right-hand side for safety. But it's not set in stone. Whatever you prefer is fine and dandy. But make sure that they stick on one side, and it'll really help them to understand that that's exactly where they need to be. They're not going anywhere else. Ranger, touch. Another thing to take into consideration, I have had folks, and it definitely makes sense if you're walking around the suburbs and that you just want your dog to always walk on the grass sides, in which case if you're walking one way, they'll be on your left-hand side, another way they'll be on the right-hand side. I guess it's kind of a caveat to that. You can certainly just have them in the grass is where they're getting treated. If they go over to the street side, they don't get treated. So that's all well and good. If that's your personal preference, they'll certainly, it doesn't seem to be too tricky for a dog to understand that that's where they need to be. You don't give them treats or click, and you will tell them touch, get them back over to the spot, the side that you want them. So that's certainly acceptable. I've had dogs that do that as well, and folks that prefer to just have their dog on the grass side, and that makes sense as well. So he is pretty much a walking champion, and wherever you want him to be, then you just utilize your targeting exercise and just say touch. He'll come exactly to that spot, and he's very good on his loose leash walking. So you are a champion, Ranger. Very good.